Hello, I'm Carlos, or as my students call me, Dr. G. I'm a literary scholar with a PhD in Romance languages and literatures, as well as a high school teacher of Spanish language, culture, and literature. I work mostly with Spanish and French fiction, especially speculative, strange, and challenging texts. I care about how we perceive the world around us and the ways that we try to render that experience into words. I'm also a first-generation student. I worked full-time and often more than that through college and graduate school. I learned to read and think critically between shifts, on lunch break, on the train, late at night. I know firsthand that a serious education isn't equally accessible to all, even to curious, capable, hardworking folks. This channel exists because I believe everyone deserves access to good literature and to the skills that make its study both rewarding and pleasurable. Here you'll find close readings of some special pieces of fiction, guided discussions on how to approach difficult books or genres, and reflections on reading as a practice. We're going to make a habit of slowing down, sitting with ambiguity, and turning to literature the way we might turn to a friend or even a mentor. If you're an experienced reader with an unbroken streak on Storygraph, or you're deciding to finally tackle those classics on your shelf, or maybe you've decided you're going to build a reading habit for the first time, you're in the right place. So here's what you'll need. First, a library card. Seriously, go get one if you can. I'll do my best to use materials that are in the public domain or otherwise available without cost, but a library card gives you access to so much more. And not just books either. Ask your local librarian about all the cool museums, events, and non-book materials that you can access with a simple library card. Plus, if you're like me and really enjoy audiobooks, the Libby app is a game changer. And no, that isn't sponsored. Second, a notebook or Word document. We're going to practice not just consuming literature, but producing our own articulated responses to literature. We're going to experience writing as a process of thinking. And so you're going to want a safe, private, accessible place to do it. Here's mine, and I carry it everywhere. If it's a 99-cent single subject spiral bound notebook, a notepad that you fit in your back pocket, a fancy Moleskine, or a dedicated Google Docs folder, I promise it makes a difference. You'll track your thinking over time and discover how much of learning comes from reflection and revision. Lastly, of course, is the permission you give yourself to commit to your development as a reader. It's true that there's a literacy crisis happening now, and although I don't have much to contribute to that particular conversation, I know it can feel intimidating or vulnerable to approach a challenging text for the first time. If you feel awkward or confused, don't pull back. So, that's the Lamplight Project, a safe place to build reading habits, develop literacy, and think critically. Give the channel a follow, grab that library card, and I'll see you real soon.